Hello friend, it's been a while since I've done a toilet paper review, but today we're doing plant paper. I've gotten so many requests to review plant paper. I did get this at my local zero waste store. So this is plant paper. Why do I think they're a good option? They use FSC certified bamboo. Their sheets are 3-ply. There's no bleach, formaldehyde, or BPA. It's septic safe and they come plastic free. And if you're new here, hi, welcome. I am Kristen. I have an entire series reviewing bamboo toilet paper, so I'll have that linked in the description box and in the cards above so that you can check that out. And I will add this video to the playlist as well. But here are the things I look at when I'm reviewing bamboo toilet paper. I look at the packaging, the price, the toughness, the softness, and I also look at how quickly it dissolves and breaks down when I do a quick jar test and shake it up. Enough with the talking, let's go test this out. Okay, so let's look at size before I test it out. This is the Who Gives a Crap roll, and this is the fresh plant paper roll. I did take the wrapping off, so let me take the wrapping off of Who Gives a Crap. Who Gives a Crap is the only toilet paper I have on hand, but they do make one of the biggest rolls that I have tested. And this I haven't tried yet. This is the first sheet of this roll, but it is smaller. I don't know if you can see that. A good alternative to this would be the Naturally rolls, which I absolutely love. They're one of my favorites, but this is definitely gonna be smaller than the Naturally rolls because Naturally rolls are like the same size as Who Gives a Crap. Unfortunately, I don't have Naturally on hand to do a side-by-side comparison, but check out that video and you can see my full review about Naturally if you want to. So let's test it out. Okay, not bad, not bad. I don't want to say too much because I'm going to talk about it when I rate the different things, but it's definitely not the worst one I've tried. Is it the best? You'll find out. First, let's talk about the packaging. Now, like I said, I did buy this from my local zero waste store, so I didn't get a box shipped to my home like most of you would get if you were to purchase this. So when I got it at my zero waste store, it came in paper and that was it. But I did look online to see what it looks like, and it looks like they don't even ship it in these little paper wrappings when you get it shipped to your home. Correct me if I'm wrong and let me know down below if you have purchased plant paper and it also came with this paper wrapping around each roll. But there was a video showing just the rolls themselves in a box. Now there were 2 boxes within a box, which I didn't really understand. I guess I kind of understand for like sanitary purposes. But again, if we're comparing this to Naturally, which is also an unbleached toilet paper roll, it just comes directly in the cardboard box with no extra doodads outside of it. So if it does come with like 2 boxes within a box, I would give it like a 4.5 out of 5, pretty good. And same with this, when I go to a store, I prefer to have it wrapped in paper, just for sanitary purposes. Again, I wouldn't just want a single roll like this in a store that's exposed to the elements. I don't know why, but that kind of freaks me out. So I'm gonna give it a 4.5 to 5 out of 5. When I am talking about the toughness of toilet paper, I usually take a sheet of this and try to rip it apart and see how easily it rips and tears apart. Now I also want to talk about the lint when I actually use it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's those little tiny crumbles that happen when you are actually using the toilet paper. And with this, I didn't really notice any of that, which is a big plus for me, and that's going to help with this toughness rating. However, when I did use it, it did kind of like roll a little bit on the sheet, but there were no leftover pieces of lint on my body after using it, which is a huge plus. So keep that in mind. Now let's do the toughness test. Okay, I'm gonna say this is pretty average. I would probably give this a 3.8 to 4 out of 5, if that is a rating that I am willing to give. I guess this is my video, so I can give that rating. But I'm gonna give it a 3.8 to 4 out of 5. So the next category is softness. Now the only other toilet paper rolls I have on hand are the Who Gives a Crap roll that I just showed you, and I also have a little bit left of Pure Planet Club. In comparison to Who Gives a Crap, Pure Planet Club is definitely softer. And then in comparison to Pure Planet Club, again, I would say This one is softer. Do I think it's the absolute softest thing on the market? No. Do I think it's as soft as Charmin? No. But again, it's pretty soft and it wasn't rough when I was using it. So I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5. I think this is really good. Again, is it as pillowy soft as Charmin? No, but I don't like how soft Charmin is personally. And lint gets everywhere with Charmin, so that's a no-go. Moving on to price. So they have a subscription service and you can also buy it whenever you please or buy it once. And before I get into the price, remember prices can always change and people can always change their product. They can make it softer, tougher. This is just how it is when I am uploading it. Just wanna have that disclaimer out there. So, moving on.
Here are their prices on the screen. The cheapest option is through their subscription. It's the 32 rolls every 3 months or 1.5 months for $40, and it comes out to about $1.25 per roll. But if you do just want to buy it once or buy it whenever you want, the cheapest option there is the 96 roll box for $125, which comes out to $1.31 about per roll.
So overall, is this the cheapest option out there? No. Is it the most expensive option out there? No. So it's somewhere in between. It's pretty average in comparison to other bamboo toilet papers on the market. So that is just something to keep in mind. And now, let's get into the jar test. Okay, so I just put this inside of the jar, and if you've never seen any of my other bamboo toilet paper review videos, the jar test is basically testing how quickly the toilet paper biodegrades and dissolves and breaks up into tiny, tiny little pieces. Because if we are using a toilet paper, ideally we want it to break apart into little itty bitty pieces as quickly as possible. Otherwise, if it stays in like a full sheet, it can clog your pipes, and especially if you're living in like an RV, a boat, you have a septic system, you want that to disintegrate into little itty bitty pieces as quickly as possible. So that is a sign of a good toilet paper, not filled with crap that we do not need in toilet paper. So we have our jar. I just put one sheet inside the jar. Again, this is 3-ply, so that's something to keep in mind. Let's shake it up and let's see how it does. Okay, and as we can see, it is broken up into tiny pieces.
It's definitely broken up, which is a huge plus.
So as you saw, it passes the jar test in my opinion. We get an A+. It breaks up into tiny pieces within the 30 seconds that I shook it up. And yeah, we love to see that. So it would definitely work in an RV, septic system, boat, etc. if you have an alternative toilet system. So overall, I really like this toilet paper. I think it does a really good job. Is it my absolute favorite toilet paper? No, but I still would recommend this to you, and I would say this is one that you should definitely try. Is it the best? No. But I think it's really, really stinking good. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. And just remember, you do not have to be perfect to live sustainably. I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Also, which toilet paper do you want me to review next? Also, do you like my Got Ethanol shirt from the early 2000s? It used to be my dad's. He never wore it, so I took it. Da-da.